Hi, and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. This is episode 103. I'm Naturally Nitty, also known as Jessica.
And I am Allena. Starnix is my Ravelry name. Like today's today's March 4th. Um, this is our weekly podcast. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you're a regular, thanks for coming back.
So, grab your knitting, pull up a chair, and craft along with us. Today, we will be doing a planning podcast for the Harry Potter Knit and Crochet House Cup, where we go over classes and stuff and give ideas.
And just, talk.
Yep.
So, it's March, in case you didn't know that, which means everything's due on the 31st.
Everything.
Newts and your owl, they're due. Your order mission, starting last Saturday, can be turned in through the 15th. So get your order mission done and turn it in. Yeah. And then there's also Quidditch. Right now they're doing the teamwork one. Partner with another student, choose one professional Quidditch team, craft a different type of item representing the team's attribute, and show how those attributes can make two different finished projects work together. That is your Quidditch between the 6th and the 23rd. So, starting on Thursday. Option 2. Partner with another student and choose two professional Quidditch teams. Craft the same type of item, but for your own team. You can submit up to 2 projects for this challenge. You can stay with the same partner or change it up. Projects will earn 15 points base.
Sweet.
And then there's a bunch of other little tidbits that they talked about. So go to the Quidditch match and check out the teamwork.
Awesome. All right, now we get into regular classes. So first up is Ancient Ruins. They were talking about the runes, the language that like Merlin used. I forget what it was called. Oh, Ogham. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Either way, option 1: craft an item using the simple beauty of the lines. Vertical, horizontal, diagonal, whatever. Option 2: craft an item incorporating a message in Ogham. Tell us what it means. Option 3: craft an item to represent the tree that a letter stands for. This can be either symbolic or represent a part of the tree and tell us the letter and tree you choose. So, like all the runes, like there was one for each one of the alphabet, like meant a tree, like an oak or maple or whatever. So, you can go that route too. Were you thinking anything for this?
No.
Um,
Not at all.
I was thinking some stripy socks because they will be horizontal lines, right? That works?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
And the fact that you started some today will help.
Yes. I also think you could do like anything with ribbing, like a hat that has like vertical lines, or I don't know. There's lots of things with lines in it.
Yeah, and with the tree, you could do like the leaf lace.
You could.
Or actual leaves.
Or
Because
colors.
I have that book that Noni Flowers,
Okay.
which cherry blossoms, stuff like that. So you could always do that.
Cool.
Something like that.
Yep, yep.
Okay. Arithmancy. This was about master numbers. Option 1, number 11. Craft what you're drawn to. Practicality be darned to heck. Fun fur scarves, a mushroom, knitted bacon. Make something unusual or impractical for the joy of the product. Option 2. 22. Craft with great power. Attempt one of the ambitious ambitious projects languishing in your queue, or something that expands on something you've done before. Go big, give it a try, and succeed or fail spectacularly. Then tell us about it. And then option 3 is 33. Craft something that will uplift mankind. Craft something that will be given to charity. Please note the charity in your turn-in.
Very cool.
Oh, no.
I was just thinking, well, excuse me, I had an idea, but I don't know if that'll work or not. But could you do blanket squares for the Sunshine Committee for Slytherin? I mean, I know
Yeah, because
most houses have
charity.
them. Is that charity or not really?
I think it usually is considered
Considered. I thought
charity.
so. I might do that. Otherwise, I was thinking of trying to finish all of the handspun for my mom's sweater, which is like a good half a pound. Dude, that cat is like crazy today. I should like kick her out. Sorry. Um. So yeah. So I was thinking that, but I don't know if that would work for option 2. I mean, it's big, but not that insanely big. But like, how big is big? I don't know.
I think if you tell them it's big and prove why it's big, then it will be big.
Okay. I don't know.
Most of the time, you just have to prove it, right?
I know. I don't know. We'll see. Those were my only thoughts for that.
I didn't have any thoughts for that, so that's better than my thoughts. And I apologize in advance, or in the middle, I should say, because I have no ideas whatsoever.
That's okay. All right.
So,
Moving on. Astronomy. Option 1. It's a gradual thing. Craft something that takes on gradual increases and or decreases. This is I'm sorry. This could include a lovely triangle shawl, dyeing yarn in gradient colorways, or even spinning yarn that is self-striping with gradual changes. Option 2, live it up. Craft something inspired by life on the equator. This could be cultures, wildlife, ecosystems, geology, whatever, as long as it's found on the equator. And references in your turn and post would be appreciated. I read a little bit in the thread, like if it's something like really close to the equator, like if you reference it, like they'll be more inclined to accept it. They will be accepting sewing projects this month for option 2 only. That's it.
I plan to sew for that one.
I figured.
And then the fabric, I'll just find a picture that is close to the equator.
That works. I didn't really have anything for this. Unless I have a bunch of loop bats that I could spin for option 1.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, I have to finish my order mission by the 15th. And oh my goodness, I totally forgot about that. So I don't know how much I'll have time for classes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm thinking this is the month of small. Not that last month wasn't the month of small for me, but this is the big month of small.
The big month of small.
Yeah.
That shall be our name today. I'm writing it down.
So, Care of Magical Creatures was about the Streeler. So, option 1 is create something that would protect you from the Streeler's toxic venom. Option create something that changes as you look at it. It can employ different colors, different patterns, or some sort of optical illusion like in shadow knitting.
Cool. I don't know if I'm just being dense, but I can't think of like for option 2, like how could the different colors? I just can't think of something right now.
Well,
Like I
if you
know
ever
the what is that? The illusion knitting? Like I get that.
yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. My mind is just not here today.
Have you ever seen those optical illusion, like where you knit like the dark and the light and it's like a geometric? They're like blankets and stuff, but I'm sure you could do like a square. But they're like dark and light and it looks kind of like a box, like you're looking down at the box.
Oh, okay, so
Those
I get
op
it.
art things. You could probably do. I would think that's something like that that would work for that option, because you're looking at it and then if you look at it too long, it looks like you're looking down into the bottom.
Okay, or it's moving or something. I get you.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like do a optical, like a shadow knit washcloth or something for that. Because this is the big month of small, so.
I was making or planning on making the girls' cowls.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that could protect you from venom.
Oh, definitely.
Because who wants it on your neck?
Yeah.
When it splashes and stuff.
Well, I'm not sure how much it splashes because a streeler is like a snail, so it probably oozes.
Well, if you like squeeze it, like splatters on you, I don't know. With kids, you never know. They don't listen all the time. That's how I could run that story.
But the streelers too are very pretty, so they would probably want to hold them and put them on their shoulders.
They would. I think I actually have a picture of Leah. Oh, it's not a snail; it's a caterpillar that we found at in Maryland, and she called it Bob and like carried it around for like the whole day.
Yeah.
I felt bad for that caterpillar. That's totally what I'm doing. I'm writing that in there, even though
it was probably the best life it ever had. Being carried around and fed special leaves that it wouldn't normally get to sample.
True. It had a better life than worms that they find and hang over the handlebars of their bikes and like ride around with them. My kids are strange. Anyways.
That's funny.
Okay. Moving on.
Next class is
charms.
Yeah.
So I think it was Scourgify. Option 1, craft something to aid you in cleaning. Option 2, clean up a pattern or fiber by altering it to better fit your size or preference. Or clean up a dirty yarn or fiber you don't like the color of by over dyeing it. So either washcloth or dyeing for me.
I put washcloth for myself because my washcloths are fading. Like I used to have a bunch and then I used them and then sometimes they get eaten in the washer or they're just gross. Yeah. So I need some new ones. So
yeah,
this might be the month of dishcloths.
Very cool.
So that's why I put that. But you know, like I'm thinking small because I obviously overestimate my knitting and crocheting and spinning abilities when I do my owls and order missions because I'm never, ever going to finish, I think. I'm not sure how I ever became an owl mistress because, seriously, I suck.
No, you don't. You finish some.
Yeah.
That's right. You dream big. Okay, moving on.
Okay, sorry. Next up, I am totally a Debbie Downer.
No, you're not. It's okay.
Next up is Defense Against the Dark Arts. This one is pretty cool. If you haven't read the classes, you should go read them. This one was a cool one. Summary is craft an item that represents an item you found in one of the offices of a DA professor from Harry Potter's time at Hogwarts. Please tell us whose office you would have found the item in, and why you would have found it in that professor's office. Now, I put on there something for my anniversary.
I saw
my
that.
anniversary is in 2 days.
So, you better get cracking on that.
I'm thinking I was going to, make, a little heart or something. And maybe put it in Umbridge's office because she's evil and her heart was not in her heart. It was on... Nice. Or something like that. Because we talked about it, and we're doing our anniversary weekend over the Pittsburgh Knit and Crochet Show, which is on the 14th and the 15th that weekend. So we're getting our hotel that weekend. Because since Andy was in... Okay, backstory for everyone. Because you need to... My husband was in the military, and when he was in the military for 8 years. And he would commonly miss our anniversary, every year. Yeah. I think one year he came back from Iraq on our anniversary or something like that. But anyways, for the most part, he was gone for our anniversary for 8 years. Yeah. And so when he got out, I said to him, from now on our anniversary, we're going to get a hotel room and just have an anniversary night. Because we also did not get a honeymoon. So, to make up for that, every year for the rest of our lives, we're going to get... usually we get, a jacuzzi suite. Yeah. This year... or if we go to, the Pittsburgh Knit Crochet Show, we don't. We just get a hotel room. But, so... Anyways.
It's a good deal.
This year we're going to Pittsburgh Knit and Crochet Show. In Pittsburgh, obviously.
Is that where it is?
And we're not having a jacuzzi room. So what was I saying? Oh, so since we're having that anniversary weekend, we're not really going to do cards and stuff. So he was asking, do I need to stop and get one? And I'm not a big card person.
I hate cards.
Because, I like to get them, but most of the time I like them. What I don't like is, jewelry and stuff, unless I pick it out. That makes sense.
Well, okay, cards are nice, but, how long do you keep them for, and then you just throw them away? So, that's my thing. I don't know.
Well, Andy usually gets the funny ones, so I usually leave them up.
Hoops and yo-yo are my favorite. They talk.
Anyways, I told him, we don't need to do cards, because I told him I was just going to make you one, because I remember you told me, 2 weeks ago, just to draw on one?
Yeah.
And I can't really draw, but I can knit. So I was thinking maybe I would knit him a heart.
Sounds good.
Just give him that. Or I was thinking if I'm ambitious enough, which I'm not, maybe make he really likes Captain America, make him a little amigurumi Captain America. But I don't really have time because it's in 2 days.
Yeah.
I could always do it though and plan to give it to him on our anniversary weekend.
You could.
I don't know. I'll think about it. I have stuff to do. I don't have to waste time on making stuff that he's not going to do anything with.
I was planning...
I might just...
You can finish. I'm sorry.
Wait, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I'm planning on making something for Tallulah. And saying,
Tallulah?
saying it's from Umbridge's office because of all her cats.
Well, if anyone has any ideas what I should make for my anniversary that I can get done in a day, send me a message. Because by the time they get this, it'll be tomorrow, and I'll have 1 day.
Yeah. Okay.
So seriously, I'm like the worst wife ever because last year our anniversary was coming and I was just like, oh, we're doing our weekend. I don't need to worry about it. And he got me card and stuff for our anniversary the actual day, and I totally forgot it was our anniversary till I woke up and he got me that card. I mean, I am the worst. If it's not written on the calendar, I don't remember it.
Put it in your phone
Seriously,
calendar
that's
and
how
it'll
bad I am.
pop up.
Well, it pops up on our Facebook now.
No, well, that's good.
But seriously, how bad of a wife am I to forget?
You're not. It happens.
It's just stuff that, like, it's important, but at the same time,
yeah,
a card is, like, kind of stupid, too. So that's why I was thinking maybe I will do the whole Captain America thing.
that would be cute.
Because I think he would appreciate that.
Totally.
I have to look at my stash, see if I have the right colors. Because I'm crafting from stash, for sure. Okay, sorry.
So
we can go to the next class.
All right. Herbology. Option 1. Let us see what fertilizes your crafting minds. Knit, crochet, spin, weave, or dye something that has fed your imagination or helped you grow as a crafter. This might be a new technique you learned, something that you designed yourself, someone else's design that caught your imagination, a project that inspired you to craft for others. The sky's the limit. Just tell us what you've created and how it inspires you or helped you grow. Or option 2, craft a toilet paper cozy. Because really, we had to go there. Part of me wants to make one.
Because this class is all about
fertilizer.
Wood, but then I don't. There are some cool ones like that look like cake. But I don't have anywhere in my bathroom to put a toilet paper roll covered.
I don't really either.
If I could modify it and put it on, like, something else, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah. But, I mean, really, that option 1 leaves it open for whatever the heck you want.
Yeah. I was thinking of spinning and maybe doing a mashup, because after seeing the Kasha do mashups, it, like, opened my eyes. Not to spinning, but you know what I mean? Like, more things you can do with just a braid of fiber. I don't know.
The siren's call of mashups have been calling to me the past week.
I know.
And my spinning wheel has been saying, "You're avoiding me. Come use me." And then, like, on Facebook, I'm friends with one of the vendors I met last year at the Pittsburgh Indie Knit and Spin. Her name's Gwen Aaron. Her business is Gwen Aaron, and she does, like, fiber and stuff. And I followed her on Instagram, and she has Kromsky Sonata.
Mm-hmm.
So she was showing pictures of her spinning, and I'm like, I miss my wheel. Like, it's in its bag, just sitting there while I sew. It watches me. But I, like, miss spinning.
I know. I mean, I spun some
but everything right now is on hold.
I was going to say, I spun some last month, but, like, I'm still don't feel like I caught up from, like, not spinning for a month.
Yeah, which, you were going to apply. Did you get it done?
I did.
Cool.
Yeah. I actually think I might have to order more fiber. And dye more.
Really?
Like, I don't know. I'll have to finish what I have left. Like, because I got a pound, but I'm making it like an Erin weight.
Right.
And I think she needs, like...
How many yards does she need?
12 or 1,300. And I got 400 out of, I think, what was half of it. I don't know. I have to weigh what I have left.
Well, does she need that much? Because...
I don't know.
She's not very big. She's kind of small.
Yeah, she's going to do the small size.
Like, I would need that much yardage because I'm big.
Well, it's a cabled sweater. So, I really don't know. I'll have to go look at the pattern a little bit. But I don't want to, like, cut her short.
Right.
But part of me's thinking, should I buy it now, dye like another 4 to 8 ounces, and then like spin what I've
Apply them
already
together.
dyed and the new dyed and apply those together so that it's not like completely different?
I say yes.
Ugh.
Just do it. You know you want to. And then you can turn in, and if you, since you're dyeing it like browns and stuff, you could turn it in for the poop class.
It doesn't say make. It doesn't say make fertilizer. Though that would be funny.
Yeah, but you have to. I mean, it's a poop class.
That's funny.
It is totally
Anyway.
funny. Which, okay, totally off the subject of knitting and crocheting, but totally on the subject of poop. I had a private knitting lesson that I did this week. Trust me, it comes back around.
Okay.
Anyways, she has Angora goats and a couple of alpaca, and she's like learning to spin and everything. And she was just talking about in the winter she has to like get a dumpster to get rid of the
poop.
And I was like, dude, you should just start a compost bin because, you know, those animals don't eat any meat.
Yeah.
So they're good for like fertilizing. And she's like, I don't think my neighbors would like that because she lives kind of like in a, not like super rural, like she has neighbors and stuff. I was like, oh. But anyways, so
Okay.
I think, I don't know, when I was reading over the fertilizer class, I was just kind of laughing because like this whole week has been about fertilizers.
That's funny.
Because that was on Monday. And now today's Tuesday. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little weird tonight. So forgive me. Back to the classes. Next up we have History of Magic. This is another one you have to read because you just need to. Have something based on a historic prophecy and or its effects. You may select a well-known historic prophecy like Harry Potter's, or beware of the Ides of March, or Cassandra's prophecies from the Trojan War. Or it could be a little-known prophecy that you have discovered from wizarding history, or even a prophecy only you know about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any ideas for this class. But it's pretty wide open as well.
Right. I don't have any specific ideas, but I'm sure I could fit something into it um, if the need arises. But yeah, we're not very helpful for this class. I'm sorry.
Well, you could like do any. It says any prophecy that you know about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could go from like I've been reading the Wheel of Time book, Eye of the World by Robert Jordan.
Okay.
And when I say read, I mean listening to the audiobook as I'm sewing. But anyways, they talk about prophecies in there. So if you were to craft something based on that book, you just have to would reference the prophecy.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway. That's it.
Prophecies always are like doom and gloom. You know. I mean, there's some good prophecies, but not like really. There's always a bad part.
You could do Percy Jackson too. Like,
oh yeah,
there's prophecies in there. I'm sure there's a lot more, a lot more examples than that. Oh shoot.
So that's all the classes we have for this week. We figured we would just do, for a month, but for this week's podcast, we figured we would just do a planning podcast for you with a nice little poop talk in the middle.
We'll save our regular podcast for next week, Tuesday. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Next week.
Bye.
Bye.